Mogilevka. One place I always told myself never to go. One would think, for as much as I told Ida to avoid this place, I would have known better. But apparently, I had troubles following my own gospel. And speaking of troubles, my mind was certainly that. The notes from Max Hatter had shaken me. The truth was, with the friends I'd made and the more pertinent issue of getting rid of Cephas having had me focused elsewhere, I'd almost managed to subconsciously push my long-standing hunt, which had occupied me for years, out of my mind. I'd almost begun feeling alive again before the Hatter snapped me back into attention. I'd been roaming the roads for a few weeks since, until I found myself here. And I don't know exactly what drew me to Mogilevka. But then I saw something that could very well be a piece of that very puzzle. I was in need of spiritual counseling. The fact that I had arrived after Max Hatter in Komarovo was something which had pushed me to the edge. Raven had been long gone, sure, but that had made no difference to me. The fact of the matter was that if she had still been there, I would have been too late to stop him. That revelation had shattered me. Just another failure in a long line of black marks in my book.
Alright, let's see if there's another way in. Whoa! Okay. Dear for the Citadel. Okay. This is the home of Deer for Dinner, okay. Huh. Deer for dinner. Father Grigori.
This Father Grigori sounded like everything that I'd been looking for. I was in need of direction, guidance, that's for damn sure. And it may be that the visit might shed some light on the spiritual questions I needed answer to, in addition to offering me absolution. Polkovo. That's not too far from here. It's in the Zeleno farmlands, just on the other side of the valley to the west. That's perfect. Laugh it up, scale brain. One way or the other, this meeting might yield some interesting information. Crossing over to the Zeleno farmlands took no time at all. Once there, however, I was treated to a scene which was both sad and entertaining.
Holy shit. That's a pig. Okay. Oh, that poor creature. Actually, I'm getting a bit hungry. Oh, really? Fuck, I didn't know. He killed it! Fuck you! That was my kill. I don't even know if I want to touch this now. But I am hungry.
Eventually, I came to a decision. I needed the meat. Besides, with Seth's guaranteed to yank my chain in limbo, I didn't fear death as much as the potential gruesome circumstances of the death. The thought of zombification in particular was not something I relished, but my stomach let me know just how much it cared about that by growling loudly.
Alright, so let's see, we need to hole up somewhere. Find some place where we can cook this. This is Komarovo as well. I wonder where Father Grigori is. His Saint's Rest. Whatever that is. Of course. I'm hearing something that I don't like. Oh, there's a bunch of zombies over there. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait a minute. There's supposed to be like this religious shrine down here, I think, right? Yeah, there it is. Oh, yeah! Look at that! Look at that! Oh, shit. Yeah, there's definitely something here. Welcome to Saint's Rest, a haven of hope and protection in these troubled times. Here, within the sacred grounds of our church, you'll find refuge and fellowship. I believe that through faith, unity, and the grace of the Almighty, we can endure and overcome the darkness that surrounds us. Together, let us stand as a beacon of the Lord is my... Oh.
Saint's Rest, a small outpost for the weary and hungry, a place where the hounded and broken could find food, water, and a sympathetic ear if need be. Sounded great. Unfortunately for me, nobody seemed to be here right now. However, the notice board had notes tacked on sending Father Grigori their greetings, their love for what he was doing, and promises of future donations. In addition, which was a stroke of luck for me, somebody had posted an updated map of the oblast, which I immediately snatched, copied, and put back with a thought of gratitude to whomever it was.
I'm actually going to take a chance. Sit here, cook something up, and see if anybody's going to show up. We'll see. It could actually be a dangerous thing to do, but you only live once, yeah, right? Yeah, this isn't even giving up like a pillar of smoke. That's awesome.
Walking into the small roadside shrine, I was prepared to offer up a prayer to whomever was in charge to aid me in the troubles to come. I'd always identified myself as an agnostic, but that was before Seth's had made my mind its beachhead into our dimension, and now I felt like anything went. I just started speaking solemnly when I stopped myself mid-sentence.
Dear Father in... What? Galkino? Oh, shit. That's so far away. Well, not too far away, but it's still like a fair journey on foot.
It wasn't just an exceedingly long walk in the park. The new map also showed that the bird's eye route would have me skim the circumference of the Revenant's territory. Couldn't my journeys ever take me somewhere nice?
Alright. Off to Galkino.
My first stop on the road would be Pogorevka. I wanted to finish the prayer that I hadn't even begun at Saint's Rest, and Pogorevka had a church. But as one could expect, nobody was there, and the interior was a mess. Pews lay flung around on the cold floor, probably caused by the panicked parishioners when the world came to an end. It filled me with a sense of loss. A sense of loss so profound that, for a moment, it made me consider what the point of it all was. And not just my prayer, everything. The world had fallen, society with it. Everything we'd built, every lesson we had learned, everything had been meaningless. But no, I couldn't allow myself to think like that. There was still good in the world. The fireflies had taught me that. Their never-ending sense of hope stood as a testament to the resilience of the human race. Even here and now, in the wasteland consisting of nothing but the zombified corpses of our loved ones haunting us for our past sins, there was still hope. I couldn't let go of that. It's what had me seeking Father Grigori after all. I stepped up and began reciting the only prayer I remembered.
Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Your kingdom come, your will be done, on earth as in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who sin against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For the kingdom, the power, and the glory are yours, now and forever. Amen. Look, I don't care what you're saying. I'm gonna find this Father Grigori, and I'm gonna find a way to get you out. I want to know what he knows. Oh. Oh, Canada. Oh, good lord, look at this. There's a note over there as well. Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay. So many notes. Goose's aid station. Okay. Outcast HQ. Outcast. Okay.
Moving on, I left Pogorevka and the Zeleno farmlands behind. On the outskirts of Pustoshka, I encountered wolves right around the same time I was thinking that I hadn't been attacked by wolves in a long time. I took refuge in a tool shed, which apparently counts as a natural enemy to the wolves since they refuse to charge in.
Okay, that was one. Anybody else? No, 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 no. Oh, really?
Well, at least at first.
Ah! Get out of here, you cretins! Go on, get!
The ferocious beasts were so hungry that they began tearing the shed apart with their teeth to get to me. Well, I had some cold steel waiting for them right here.
Oh, my beautiful Shamag. Badly damaged. Fucking hell. That's not good at all. Fix it. There goes my sewing kit.
Sewing kit or not, some things were worth it. Ida's kind and considerate gift was a reminder of the fact that friendships still existed in this world, and I was not gonna let go of it easily. After having cut up the bodies of the wolves, I continued my journey, and come sundown, I finally reached my destination. This was a heavily forested area that I was wildly unfamiliar with, but eventually I managed to stumble into the small hamlet of Galkino. It didn't take long for a man to approach me, arms wide open and a smile on his face.
Hello? This way?
Hello? Oh,
To your left. Oh, straight. Yep. Oh, yep.
oh, there you are.
There you go.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a priest.
Yeah, it's Father Gregorian. Right here.
Are you Father Grigori?
Yeah, I'm the only priest here in, like, I guess 20 miles or something.
Oh, you're an actual priest, like a real,
Yeah, before the apocalypse. Yeah.
Oh my God! Thank God. I've been looking all over for somebody who can help me. Like, there are no priests in this world, as far as I can tell, except for you. I haven't met one, at least.
Okay, we'll walk and talk. I was making a fire because they get some food and stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Father Grigori. At first glance, a very unassuming man, but there was something about him which spoke of years of working with and helping other people. He had that aura of a man who had spent much of his life listening to other people's problems. He told me essentially that he had left Saints Rest in the care of someone called Mac the Shepherd, while Grigori himself had felt a calling to move further west. He had interpreted this as the Lord wanting care and consolation to spread further into territories which were known to be more unforgiving. He told me that some of his neighbors were in fact not too keen on him sharing the gospel in these parts.
They were over there in that tower, or that castle over there. They have like a little base. They tend to take pop shots at you if you go over there sometimes.
Oh.
I think those people are on.
Krona Castle, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe so.
Yeah, I've never been there. I just passed it on my way in.
It's a not so good place, but I think the people they're gone now.
Okay.
There is another people coming in.
Okay.
As the priest kindly made a fire to share his food with me, I began sharing the real reason why I'd sought him out.
Right. I was
Yeah, anything.
I was wondering if I could like talk to you for a while. I have some questions that need answering, and I need somebody who's like a spiritual guide. Seems to be hard to find those people here these days.
Of course, just you might have to follow me and talk and stuff, but I should, if any questions you have, I could try to answer it.
Father, I am in need of answers. Like, I've got this fucking madman that's like targeting my loved ones, and I'm trying to hunt him down, but I can't shake the feeling that he's like toying with me. Me and this guy, we go way back. His name is Max Hatter. So like Mad Hatter, but Max, it's a play on words. If you ever hear about him, be very careful, because he's a lunatic. Like grade A lunatic.
Sounds like he is, but doesn't sound so nice. Anyone I know that is named Hatter is not so nice, it seems like.
Yeah, the top hats just seem to bring out the worst in people these days. But that's just the beginning of my problems. I wouldn't presume to speculate about like your knowledge of other fates or anything like that. But like, tell me, do you perhaps know anything of shamanistic culture?
See, when I was going to priesthood and stuff, they tell us a lot to different religions and different kind of cultures and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So unfortunately, my knowledge is rather limited, but it depends on what you know. I guess I could like may know of what you're talking about, but depends on what you are seeking.
Have you ever heard of someone simply called the Anointed?
The Anointed?
Yeah.
Kind of huh.
Father Grigori took a moment, and I could see him visually straining to try to recall something.
There was one kind of passage about this anointed person.
Okay.
It was for only a short time. We were kind of reading about it. I've read books and passages and dream works of the shaman.
Okay.
So it was by a shaman called Saba Sura, I believe it was, or something. Butchering it. English is not my first language.
Okay.
But
No worries.
it was basically that he or she, the anointed, the chosen one, basically the anointed one. Basically, they would walk the earth, but themselves, would not know that they are anointed. It's just firmly stated that this person basically can be like of good heart and stuff, but it's just after that it's so blurry. I've had so many things to me.
Well, that is more than I knew, at least. I mean, that's great.
This was what I needed to hear, just to have someone else tell me that I hadn't been dreaming the last year. Sometimes I didn't know if my pilgrimage to the north had been anything more than a fever dream. The shaman I'd met up there had used a lot of incense and things that had affected my mind, which in turn led to me questioning the encounter altogether, especially during my lowest points. But here and now, Father Grigori confirmed that the Anointed was real in spiritual circles. Or at least, the prophecy was. And he pieced together more of that same prophecy, that the Anointed was most likely someone of a good heart, which basically ruled out like half the factions in this region.
Another name I was wondering about is also, do you know anything about a creature called Sethis?
That's the name I haven't heard for a while, but that's a snake. It's a legendary snake in the folklore tale.
Yeah. What do you know? Like, is there anything you can tell me?
So my knowledge of that is not so much, but it basically in the ancient text of my church back in the days, it told of the legendary snake of the shamanistic circles. It's not one but two snakes, and one of them is red and the other is gold so far.
2.
Yeah, just two snakes. Some people, not a lot of people know about that, so it's surprising that you know.
Sethis, not one, but 2? The revelation was staggering. What was the other? How did that one relate to Sethis? Indeed, some of these answers led to more questions. But all in all, this was great. For the first time, I felt like I was getting the answers I've been looking for.
Where have you heard about that before?
No, I was just curious, I dabble, in, shamanistic, rituals and stuff. Nothing fancy. I'm just interested in that, it's quite interesting that you said there's 2. I never knew that.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's as much as my knowledge of such matters happens to be. You may need to find a shaman or something, but in this world, I'm not sure who or what or where you can find one.
Oh.
Just basically, maybe try to find someone else like that. I've heard of people using mind-affecting substances to, disconnect the spirit, but the only people that I know that do that type of stuff is shamans.
Yeah.
You might have to find one of them, because they, that's, it may be the only people that can help you. That's all as much as I know.
Yeah, I
This world,
gotcha.
at least.
Well, don't worry about it. You've answered plenty. I feel like I have something to go on now.
But I needed even more information. I wanted to contact the shaman again, and it sounded like there was only one practical way to do that. I apparently needed to find some kind of drugs.
I think I actually will be taking a little bit of a break here. Do you mind if I sleep in one of the houses?
Yeah, go for it if you need it. Some of them are, the beds are a little bit dirty, but, you can probably find something to wipe it off.
Yeah, no worries.
If you see a big amount of blood, don't question it. It's better not to think about it.
Okay, I gotcha. I'm actually gonna go sleep for the night. But I want to say thank you for the information. You've been very helpful, and it was very nice to meet you, man.
Sorry, I couldn't be of any more help. Shamanistic culture is, obviously it's not my strong suit. I'm,
Oh, don't
an
worry.
Eastern
You've
Orthodox
helped
Christian.
plenty. You've helped plenty. Don't worry about that.
What are you going to do with this information? You are nowhere closer to salvation than you were before.
Sethis was so convinced of my ignorance, my stumbling in the dark. Nothing could hurt it. Nothing could threaten it. It was so sure of itself. Or was it? Was I feeling a slight unease beneath all that bile? The pattern of emotion was still a simmering mess of an otherworldly presence, and it imposed itself on my mind. But the pattern was shifting nervously, unsure. I took this as a good sign. I was definitely onto something.
As soon as you, when you leave, I'll go fishing, and then after that, I'll try to move the crates to a spot that is not so obvious.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Can't have people knowing I have too many goodies in there. People like to raid in the West. There was even a note in there that said a note way over there in that town. There was like a chicken post or something, a chicken shed. Forgot exactly which shed it was, but it said "Get fucked west." Do you know?
Okay.
Pardon my French, but that's the word for word. I'm not joking. You can check it out yourself. It said those words.
Interesting. All right.
Heathen language, you know?
Yeah.
Ungodly language, but especially in these times.
Yeah. Let's try not to blaspheme. But if you hear the name Max Hatter, don't be a hero. Just try to reach out to me and tell me what you know.
Yeah, and anything else, I will let you know if I hear of anything.
All right. Well, I'll
yeah.
take my leave and set up some. You got a house in mind where one can just that you know you won't board up. You know.
The shed. You see the shed right there?
Yeah.
That shed back there. I don't plan on boarding up that one. You could put down like a mattress or something in there, and that one tends to.
All right. I'm used to the sheds. Let's just say that.
I'm also the same way.
All right. Well, take care and stay safe. And it was nice meeting you, and hope to see you again.
Hope to see you again, Ego. Nice to meet you.
Have a good night.
Stay safe.
Yeah, you too.
You too.
A few days later, I found myself once again approaching Pusta. Though the threat of the Hatter seemed to have cooled a bit, I still wanted to bring this up with the Fireflies. They needed to be informed. I'd also met a chill traveler on the road a bit back, and he and I had decided to rendezvous in the safety of Pusta.
Hello, anybody home?
Hello, Ego.
Hey, Harry.
How you been? What you been up?
I'm actually trying to find someone, and he has been taking a nap in Pusta somewhere, so I'm actually kind of looking for him right now. Would you mind holding, waiting just a bit? I'm gonna go around looking for him. All right.
After all that work of opening up the gate, you're not coming in?
Well, you know
I knocked Wojciech right into the barbed wire. He almost died.
Oh shit. Well, I'll be back in like a couple of minutes. I'm just gonna look for a shed, apparently.
We saw someone had a fire in the northwest Pusta. Maybe that's your boy.
All right. I'm just gonna go make a quick look. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah.
Dingus. Oh, are you here? Jesus.
Yeah. I'm a little beat up.
So beat up.
Come in here.
Oh, thank you.
My bad.
Alright, tell me.
Oh, these zombies are vicious.
Yeah, I know. It's hardcore, man. Are you, what are you at with food and water?
I got this full of water, no food.
Alright, hang on. There you go. Yum, 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 yum.
Like the old days.
Yeah, exactly. Let's head for the Firefly compound because they can actually hook you up better than I can.
Oh, hello.
Oh, how are you?
We're doing good.
Hey friends, it's I'm sorry to say, but it's sort of a bad time. We're about to get into some Firefly business, little meeting.
Oh.
Oh.
Be it possible for you to come back another time?
Yeah, sure. I was just talking to Pete here, and he said that he was gonna open the door for us, but no, no worries.
Oh, that might be true. Let me check with
Hi,
you.
dude.
If you guys are welcome to come in, but we just asked that, and also hello, hey, sorry, not to be rude.
You're good.
But yeah, it is a bit of a serious topic I think that we're about to expect.
Sure. I mean, you can
Oh,
kick
that's
us out at
never
any
fun.
time if that needs to happen.
This was an unexpected turn of events. The vibe given off the Fireflies had, for some reason, completely changed. They seemed to be on edge, exchanging hard glances with each other, and a blanket of tension lay thick over the compound. I wondered what was going on, and couldn't help but ask about it.
So I was kind of curious. Is it like a secret, or is it something that you can tell, like what's going on?
You know what? It's a bit hard to explain, but we'll certainly fill you in. We just need to talk about the direction of the group. There's been a bit of a rift happening.
Okay.
Kind of all came up with one Mike Callahan and what to do about him. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the guy.
Now, he was part of Blackthorn, right?
Yeah, that's right. So he's currently living in Blood and calling himself sheriff.
Oh. He's not with Blackthorn anymore?
No, apparently not. Apparently he split ways, but there's been some disagreement over exactly what should happen to him, and it's kind of brought to light some other issues. So we need to talk about and make sure everyone's in line, I guess.
I gotcha. Okay.
Cracks within the Fireflies. Well, that didn't sound good, and I seriously hope that they could iron those out as soon as possible. To my knowledge, they were the only beacon of civilization in the South, and if they started bickering amongst themselves, there was always a risk of... Oh, do shut up. That was the last thing humanity needed as we tried to pick ourselves up out of the dust. I didn't even want to think about it.
I mean, yeah, I don't really want to interrupt anything. If that's like the state of things, then I'm totally fine if you want to get on with that.
Get out of here!
Yeah.
No, we're waiting for Irish anyway. He's a heavy sleeper, so hopefully he'll be here shortly. And I'm so sorry, man. What's your friend's name?
I don't even know my own name.
Yeah, he's got amnesia
you know what
right now.
Yeah, I literally I washed up like yesterday.
Oh shit.
So what do we call you?
That's not the right one. I don't even know.
They're now called Love.
I'm still trying to remember this shit.
Oh.
Brother Love.
Yeah, Brother Love. That's your
God,
name.
Whatever his name had been before, he was now Brother Love.
Hello, Carter.
How you doing, Ego?
I'm doing good. I'm just trying to get my man here sorted up. His name is Brother Love.
Where are you coming from, Ego? It's
Mr.
been
Love.
a while since we've ran into each other.
Yeah, that's kind of something I wanted to talk to you as well about. Do you remember what I told you before about my personal history?
Yeah, you told me just in the mustache to the south of us,
Yeah.
I believe. Maybe when we first met, yeah.
That guy that I was after, he sort of made himself known to me. He's somewhere around here.
He's here?
Well, not here, but
No way. I
yeah.
thought the trail went cold.
No, he kind of sort of ambushed me, not in person, but with a note. He's been leaving notes. He's quite fond of doing that, actually. And I was paying respect to a fallen comrade whom I dearly miss. And yeah, he had left a note there, and it was full of mockery and just trying to get under my skin. So I kind of wanted to tell you that and make sure that you're on a bit of like, just keep your eyes open, because I feel like he's going to be targeting people that I know. You know what I mean?
Right. Another
Sorry.
name to add to the list, huh?
Yeah. Something like that.
Well, certainly appreciate the heads up. Sounds like he's the type who thinks he's the smartest guy in the room.
Yeah, and he's the obsessed kind of guy as well, and that makes him extremely dangerous. Yeah, I just wanted you to know that.
We'll keep our eyes open for anyone who comes through town who might seem suspicious.
Your voice
Very
sounds
good.
different.
Good.
Do you have any plans?
No, I kind of don't want to go back into that shed that I was hiding in.
Okay. No, we should probably like just get moving probably and just leave these fine people to their business.
Oh, yeah. Y'all got a meeting to take care of.
All right. Well, we'll get out of your hair and give my love to Irish.
Yeah, he'll be sorry to have missed you, but we'll let him know you guys came by and come back soon. Brother Love, maybe seeing the sights will jog your memory a little bit while you guys are out.
Yeah.
Maybe, hopefully.
I'm sure it was nothing. Could have been. There were a couple of shots coming from Steroid direction just before you guys showed up. Just as a heads up.
That's also before we go. I wanted to know because I checked the map and I saw some weird like marking just above like North Pusta. What's that all about? Like the wizard symbol.
The Valley of Death.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been patrolling the area pretty hard, and I guess they're considering it their own now, but they won't rest until they burn Pusta and Guglovo to the ground. So if you're traveling through and you see anyone shady, best to stay clear of them. They like to work. They usually are kind of a mess, bloody faces, sometimes dressed up like wizards, depending on how many drugs they've taken that day, I guess.
Hey,
I gotcha. All right.
Yuri.
Probably best to just go around that area.
Do you know where? Is there any
Yeah,
electrical repair kit
between here and
around?
Guglovo has been pretty hot.
The tent there to the left.
Especially Guglovo, there's this group called the Family who's been kind of like a knockoff of Blackthorn, bunch of chumps, cowards if you ask me, but they've been in the area as well, so they like to befriend you and then shoot you in the back, so trust your gut, I guess.
But the sheep is still controlling the sheep lands, right? Like the Glovo and Komarovo.
Very much so.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Fine. That's perfect. Thank you, and nice to see you, all of you, again. And I hope that.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Yeah, and.
Yeah, anytime. Sorry we couldn't chat properly, chat longer, but.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's all good.
You got to take care of business. I know. Well, take care, Pete, and everybody else.
Yes.
Nice meeting you.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Oh, it's up.
Just climb onto this and then jump onto the roof.
Ah, perfect. Woo! Oh shit!
Goodbye.
Okay. That's
Bye.
kind of sprained my ankle there, but. All right, that was the fireflies. What'd you think?
Very nice.
Yeah, they are pretty much the care bears of the lands. Whenever you want something or whenever you need some company, somebody to talk to, they always got your back.
It's good to have someone like that.
Yeah, next time, try not to miss their very visible compound, alright?
Oh, yeah. Well, now I know.
Yeah. Alright, let's go this way a little bit. Let's just move away.
And who's this guy that's hunting you or like mocking you?
It's hard to talk about really because he and me go way back. I used to run with a group way back in the day, and we got terrorized by a certain individual, and eventually he went too far. He was a cannibal, so I mean he was already too far flung, but I mean eventually he killed one of my friends. He was
Oh no.
He was a good man. So yeah, his name was Max Hatter. If you ever hear that name, let me know. Oh.
Alright.
Ah, there you go.
Figure out how to use it.
Good one.
And so, for the first time since returning to Zalzagoria, I found myself with a companion on the road. Me and Brother Love headed out together. I wanted to show him the lay of the land. In addition, I wanted to get my hands on some weed. I wasn't sure that it would work, but Father Grigori had hinted at the best way to commune with the spirits and other shaman was to employ the use of mind-altering substances. And I remembered that Bob's had given me a joint a long time ago.
Here, relax with the strawberry sheep.
Well, thank you. Good lord, good lord.
Grown in Komarovo soil, pure sativa, yes.
Thank you, thank you. Well, tell you what, I will save this for a special occasion.
Unfortunately, that one had been lost as I died at Pusta. Whomever had rummaged through my clothes and left me naked on the beach had most likely taken the fresh spliff for themselves. But if he'd had one, then Bob's might have some more. We decided to head for the sheeplands.
Check this out. Bob's and the black sheep was slaughtered. 4 innocent survivors at your well. We left one to live. Made a deal with him. He'll be back to slaughter you. Yeah, so this is a note from the wizards. You see, it's signed by Finu.
Did you read the one under?
Just about to. Sounds like you did us a favor. Anyone willing to kill a black sheep on the promise of a prize is no innocent. Perhaps one day you'll build up the courage to come after a black sheep at the well, not some random passer. Yeah, they really don't like each other. So we're heading into Guglovo now. That should be actually pretty full with food and stuff. Usually is pretty full. The black sheep, they kind of make it their thing to fill up like their shelters and whatnot and allow passersby to just come in there and take what they need, pretty much.
Okay.
Kind of an odd name, though. I've never understood why they're called the black sheep. That kind of gives the wrong connotation, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, black sheep, it means different from all the others.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're the worst of the bunch.
No pun intended. It sounds like your buddy Jaquavis was the black sheep.
He was a sweet, innocent child. He was just kind of clueless.
Surrounded by a bunch of Swedes.
Yeah. No, we had Sean, we had Godly, who was a Mexican. So there was like a lot of... Oh, let's see. Oh, they've actually surrounded the entire place. Mike, well, Mike, I never really... Well, you should know about that. Shh. There was a leader called Mike as well, but I never really met him. Well, no, I actually did meet him once. After that, I never saw him again. Damn, they're claiming a lot. Jeez. They're creating sort of an outer perimeter here, I think.
Must be trying to dig something out.
Yeah, I think they might be a little bit more defensive now because it's been like hard times. You know what I mean? Use your machete, dude. Use your machete. Why are you not using the machete?
I couldn't pull it out.
Can't pull it out.
I got it.
Jesus, that's what she said. Oh!
Hey.
At Guglovo, we found no one home. However, we did find food aplenty. And for Brother Love, I also found something else.
Oh, you should have the guitar. You should have the guitar. You can actually play the... You can choose songs and stuff.
fit so well.
You're so talented, man. So talented.
Thanks.
Did you learn that in UFC school?
Nah, I learned that in the war.
Oh, okay. You were in the war?
Vietnam.
Vietnam. Oh, that means that you're like 80 now or something.
Do I not look 80 to you?
No, not really.
How about now?
Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, sorry. Mister, I'm so sorry.
Just my luck to bring along a geriatric on my perilous journey. Well, he better not expect me to change his diapers.
Let's get out of here. Oh, yeah, the black sheep usually have their sauna here. Down here by the water here. Let's see. Yeah, here it is.
This is cool.
Oh, there's a fishing rod there. You can actually make use of that. Yeah, the black sheep.
I don't got room.
Black sheep sauna. This is the sauna. Oh my god. I always go fishing here. 9 out of 10. Often nice guys here. Jacob Everlike, citizen of Guglovo. He used to be with the boys of Brenna, if I'm not mistaken. That's beautiful, man.
At the Black Sheep sauna, we decided to take a load off. Brother Love was strumming his newfound guitar, and life seemed, right then and there, to be pretty good. Unfortunately, we soon found out that we weren't alone.
You know what? I feel
death and dishonor, motherfucker.
Oh! The wizards had decided to make us their newest victims in their proxy war with the Black Sheep. We had simply been in the wrong place at the wrong time, and a little bit too noisy. I woke up shortly after and found myself bound and bleeding. I was facing away from both Brother Love and our attackers, but I could hear them clear as day.
Why'd you shoot us?
Y'all are close to the Valley of Death. We're at war with the Black Sheep. Wrong place, wrong time, I suppose, for you mortals. What's your name?
My name's Brother Love.
Close. We're nowhere near the Valley of Death.
Maybe not, but we regularly patrol Pusta, Guglovo, and Staroy, murdering all who pass between, because you know what hurts them more than killing their own people? Killing the people that seek safe haven in their towns. And today, that's you.
In between making a fucking speech, I could hear our assailants roughing up poor Brother Love behind me.
Ow! Just shifting my arm, bro.
Alright. Well, my name is Finu. This is Albatross. We are part of the Order of the Magi. Don't be afraid, okay? If we wanted you dead, you'd be dead. Just like many who have come here before to this innocent pond, right?
I'm kind of bleeding out, though, but yeah.
Don't worry. You guys can do your thing, okay? It's been a pleasure meeting you. If and when you find the Black Sheep, let them know that the wizards are still patrolling their territory. They have an option to surrender. Bring us Bobs, and the war will end in the south. You'll save the Fireflies, you'll save the Overlook, and you'll save the Black Sheep. All we need is one person. Just Bobs.
I don't know.
Death and dishonor to you, immortals.
Okay, have a good day. I just wanted to play the guitar, man.
Yeah. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it. Ooh! Ooh, I'm
How
so
many cuts you
dead.
got?
No, I mean, I'm so close. I'm so close.
Like health or blood?
Both, actually. But the blood is
Oh.
sort of... Oh, Jesus. Everything is like black and white now.
They ruined the guitar.
Yeah.
And they took all the good shit.
They'd taken everything. The food, equipment, guns, and what weapons were left to us had been emptied of ammo. But what really made my blood boil...
Oh, they took my shemagh! Fucking assholes. That actually makes me mad. That was a gift by Ida.
Hello there.
Dude, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it.
You gotta stop moving because you have low blood.
Yeah, but listen, I need saline. Alright? Can you find saline? Find me saline, dude. There's gotta be a clinic.
Alright. I don't have a compass.
Hang on. I'll give you one. Take my compass. Take my compass and find me some saline.
I'm trying.
If you go almost straight west from here, yeah.
West, gotcha.
Yeah, straight west. Yeah, I'll be here. All right.
Okay, northwest.
Please hurry. I don't have much time. Breaker. This is Ego. Calling any friendlies out there, over. Repeat, this is Ego. Is anybody out there?
I couldn't do anything but crawl my way forward. I found a tree and propped myself up right against it. In my crippled state with open wounds, I could do nothing but sit there helpless like a baby bird with broken wings. A few moments passed while I waited, and then gunshots in the distance. Brother Love never came back. I could piece together what had happened. The clueless goofball had wandered afoul of assailants, possibly the wizards once again, and had ended up face down in a ditch. For hours I lay there, wondering, was this the end? It all felt so meaningless. The hunt for Hatter, my quest to rid myself of Cephas, even playing tour guide to Brother Love. I felt caught in a vicious cycle where nothing I did really mattered. Even if I got revived once more, the burden of life was suddenly feeling so heavy, like a curse of existence, doomed to watch people around me die while I kept going endlessly. I closed my eyes. For a brief moment, I just wanted it over with, for death to take me. And then, the sound of dogs suddenly snapped me back to attention.
Shit.
Resurrection or not, I was not ending up as a meal to a bunch of mangy canines. I hauled myself upright and limped over to a flatbed wagon where I managed to tumble over the edge onto the bed. While I lay there and caught my breath, I knew that my journey was far from over. I had to rise again from scratch, but I was not done. I owed it to Brother Love to keep going. And one thing was for sure. If I ever met a wizard again,
Say it. Say it.
a fucking dead man.